Hey everybody, welcome into the Fort Worth Christian Cardinals Coaches Show, brought to you by our great friends with Aspire Chiropractic, where their job is to get you back to being your best. Joined by Cardinals varsity head coach, Brady Gunn. Coach, how are you?
Doing well, doing well.
Hey, this is Coach Gunn's first season, so Coach, talk a little bit about the transition and how things are working under the new thoughts and the new regime that you're bringing to the table.
Well, there is still a whole lot of continuity just because of the guys on staff. We've worked together, the majority of us for almost a decade, so there's really not a whole lot of change going on. Anytime there is change, you can, kind of instill a little life and energy and, kind of some new impetus for the kids to kind of get going and motivation and whatnot. So that's been good, but other than that, we're doing a lot of what we've always done around here. So
that's great. Winning tradition. Mm-hmm. We're still instilling that fight hard, winning tradition. I love that Cardinal football. So what do you love most about being the head coach?
I think more than anything, it's just the challenge is it's my plate's a little bit bigger now. I get to shepherd my coaches now instead of just focusing on one side of the ball. But just that aspect is been rewarding for me, and just getting to be a part of their lives in a different capacity, I think, has been pretty neat. And the dynamic between all of us, like I said, we worked together for so long, so we love each other, and it's just been I'm thankful for an opportunity to do this with Coach Smiley still in the athletic director role, so he can't let me mess up too much. So that's always nice as well.
Well, let's talk about what excites you the most about this Cardinal football team.
It's a good question. A lot of things, actually. But I think the thing that stands out the most is our senior class, and just those guys love each other, and they're happy. They just play happy. And a lot of those guys have started for 3 years now. This will be, they got a lot of action as sophomores and obviously last year. So there's a lot of veteran leadership, and practice is kind of boring already for a lot of those guys, at least on the offensive side of the ball. So defense is a little bit different. We're doing some different things on defense, but those guys have bought in, and they've done a tremendous job of being good teammates and loving each other in practice when it's hot, and it's the grind of fall camp, and so I'm proud of those guys for that.
Well, as you're breaking down the season and looking at everything, where do you think our biggest opportunity will be as a team as we move through the season?
Well, I think that our biggest opportunity is just a chance to learn more about ourselves and the opportunity to really grow and to learn to love in tough situations. Football's tough, practice is tough, and so learning how to be good teammates, I think, is one thing we've been stressing more than anything, and coaches, just because that's something that these guys will take with them for the rest of their lives, and I think that the team that loves each other the most is always going to have a chance to win, So
fantastic. As we move closer to this weekend's scrimmage, the guys are probably getting tired of banging on each other, and they're looking for a little opposition, a little more competition. Are you putting in the full offense, or are we just kind of see a little bit of vanilla, bland, or what are we looking at this week?
You're asking me some questions. I might not want to give up, Alan.
That's why we're on the coaches show.
No, we're going to do what we've always done. We're going to play fast. We're going to look for explosive plays. We're going to look to light the scoreboard up, and just be real entertaining and exciting and dynamic, and make good decisions, take care of the football, move the chains. But we want to be like Coach used to always say, we want you to be scared to go get some popcorn because you might miss something,
Well, with that, Coach, it's always been a great pleasure. This is the week one of many weeks as we get the Cardinal football season up and rolling. We're looking for a great season. I want to say thank you guys that have come out yesterday and supported the Booster Club. We're off to a fantastic start. A couple of things that you need to be aware of. Parking is going quickly. We're down to a very, very few spots, and everybody knows how important that parking is on game day as we fill this entire stadium up and all these lots. So, guys, if you really want a reserve spot, hassle-free, come see us at the scrimmage. We'll be under the Booster Club tent. We'll have parking available for you as well. And also, after the scrimmage, we have our annual Watermelon Social. So we're going to have some action on the football field, and we're going to have some really good time to fellowship and some community time. So come grab some watermelon. All the festivities. JV starts at 6. Varsity is soon right after that. So, guys, we look forward to seeing you, and thank you guys for all your support. Coach, always a pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.